Hello and welcome to day 3, which is technically day 4. Second time I've made that joke of my playthrough of the city of Sintranos. Real quick reminder for everybody, free gear removal right now. Make sure to make use of that. We're at 1 day and 8 hours left. Let's go ahead and hop into it. Couple updates here. So I was, of course, stuck on the Iron Twins here. Still haven't progressed past that. I did actually progress over here, though, and pick up this boss off camera. So this is the particular team that I used to beat it. It was just straight up auto. I didn't have to do anything too special. These guys were still pretty low on stats. If we look at some of the other teams that are used to beat it, it's probably just damage dealers coming in. Yeah, exactly. This is crazy, by the way. This is wild. So, what we're probably going to be doing here for today is progressing more so up into this Dead Rise area here. I also kind of want to progress down this way and pick up some of these bosses as well. I was having a little bit of trouble getting through some of these stages, though, so I think we'll start up with maybe this stage here. Actually, yeah, this was one of the ones I was thinking I had trouble with. There's not really any damage dealers. At least not anyone I have built. I think that Ugir that can probably do a little bit of damage since he is kind of built for that purpose, I think, but I don't have him geared out or anything like that. So, can I beat this? I should be able to for sure. Do something like this, and then maybe bring a Nishak. That should honestly be good enough. I'm absolutely loving, I think I mentioned this before, but I'm loving the mythical charms that allow us to try and craft mythical gear at the forge. That is absolutely fantastic, because obviously you can just kind of farm like Dark Fae or something like that, and then use the charms to try and get mythical pieces for that particular set, which is awesome. I forgot the name of the set, but so I'm just going to kind of power through it for today. If anyone has team suggestions for the Iron Twins on that particular stage as well, S5 I think it was, go ahead and let me know down below. I'd love to hear your guys' suggestions. It is definitely a very tough stage to progress past. I can definitely see why they basically gated like the rest of the content behind it there, because you're essentially just choosing who can or cannot access the harder content, right? So I'm thinking Tomb Lord might be able to solo, though, if I build him out in like regeneration and whatnot, but we'll have to wait and see, I suppose. So we got some energy here. We'll go ahead and bump our way through this, I guess. I don't know if my Yannicka is built. Sort of, actually. She has like 6.1k attack. That'll be perfect, so we'll bump Yannicka in there. Cardio will be perfect with her. Phoenix, and maybe a Seeker just for the attack up. My Cardio here is built out in like full like survival and resistance, just because I use them a lot in arena, but got the block revive. Okay, Phoenix is actually coming in and doing some work. That's awesome. Didn't realize Phoenix would be such a beast like that. And single hit still takes him down. That's awesome. And we get this. Okay, interesting. Yannicka apparently couldn't come in and kill people there, but boom, we got the next block revive. Phoenix is an absolutely fantastic champion, by the way, especially for like Ice Golem or something like that. You just turn off everything but his A1 and he's going to hit hard. He's going to stop the ads from coming back. Like, look at this. He's just cycling through and taking everybody out. He's insane. And then, you know, it doesn't matter if they have a reviver. If you have a Phoenix, if it's not Lydia, the only one that can ignore block revive, then you're good to go. Boom. There we go. That was pretty quick. 125 energy. That is actually big. I am trying to hit this fusion. So what is the advanced quest that I complete? Oh, 2 stages in Cursed City. I didn't realize that advanced quest had been added yet, if I'm being honest. That is pretty nice, though. So here's the first key. We got regular dragon and we got frost spider. So we need an HP burn, which will be easily accomplished with Drex. Then I don't have a whole lot of supporting champions apart from that, unfortunately. Somebody like a Crackhearth might get use here, just if you need to, you know, get survivability or whatnot, but this is definitely a tough stage. You could definitely use a Mordecai. Dirindil, if you have him built for damage, could probably make quick work of this as well. I'll check out the like the global rankings or whatever. I'm curious to see what people had used to beat this. Here we go again. It seems like we have the boss fights where there's no audio. That is awesome. I forget if this is Infernal Baroness or who this is, but this is a really good champion. She has like a heal on her A1 and it's an AoE, and she can actually nuke kind of hard on her A2, and then I think she has a Veil or something like that as well. I don't remember the champion if I'm being honest. I don't know what I'm talking about at this point, but so this is pretty easy because this particular guy is weak to HP burns as well. We'll just target him to get him out of the way first. But this particular boss, basically, if you're not familiar with her, what's going to happen is if you don't have an HP burn on her, she's going to revive when you kill her to, I think, 50% HP. So you essentially just have to burn her, and then that's it. She does increase her resistance drastically when she's not under a burn, though, as well. So there we go. They're down. I think at a certain point, once I get stuck, I'm actually going to have to switch over and start progressing inside of normal Sintranos as well, which if I do, I'll actually probably just kind of combine a few days progress into a video. So I'll just kind of show you the teams I use to beat the stages or those sorts of things. But because I don't think anybody wants to sit there and watch me go through regular Sintranos, that's for sure. There we go. We got some decent gear coming out here. We got Supersonic with speed, substat, low roll, though that's not the best. Merciless could be okay if it rolls multi in a piece. Supersonic with HP and defense. Yeah, just overall kind of eh. We got 12 mythical charms, though. That is big. If we go here, we can definitely do this quite easily, so I might do that. I do have access to this boss now as well. I had it once I was here, so that's perfect. It opened up 2 bosses. Oh yes, I was going to go to like the global leaderboards. I'm curious what people did for this. Ah, okay. Well, Xena would certainly make quick use of it. If you have a Candrafon, that would also do it pretty quick, I would imagine. I don't have a whole lot of these champions. I do have this chick. I don't remember what her name is. I don't have her built, though, but for this, we'll do something like this. Honestly, so he's going to put everything on cooldown. For anyone who doesn't know, by the way, cooldown increasing effects, so even like a Warlord or a Yumiko inside the arena, they don't actually fully affect somebody like a Lady Mikage. So what happens is it puts everything on cooldown as you would expect, except her transform skill. So that cannot be put on cooldown as it stands right now. I don't know if that's something they plan on changing or not, but it's good to know, that's for sure. So we got the regular spider as well. UDK is going to deal with the spiderlings. We don't have to worry about it past that. And then we'll bring maybe a War Maiden just for the decreased defense. And we should be able to progress through this pretty easily. I think we'll target him, though. Wow, those are all just A1s, and look how much damage we did. That's nuts. Oh my goodness. The A2 from Husk not doing a whole lot of damage, though. It's a shame how much they've basically just throttled people from using any sort of, like, max HP nukers. I don't like it, to be honest. I think max HP nukers were the meta for a reason, right? Like, it's nice to be able to just kind of crush through it like that. There we go. He's down. Now we're just going to target the spider. Just to make sure we don't get any weird stuff where they're hitting a spiderling or something like that. Husk. Honestly, Husk probably hits just as hard on his A1 as he does on his max HP skill because of how they capped it to like 5% HP or whatever. But Harima's absolutely smacking them too. That is crazy. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Easy. A little bit better gear coming in here. Merciless with crit rate and HP. Could be decent for an HP-based nuker. We got speed and accuracy on here. That is awesome. Crit rate, nothing too crazy, that's for sure. But we got more mythical charms. Curious what people are doing overall in terms of... Oh, I actually placed quite high in my clan. Look at that. Doing some work. This is interesting team, actually. Let's see here. I think now we'll go for this stage. This is going to be easy. We got Blizzard. Also, we won't bring Syl just because she'll slow us down a little bit, I think. Let's bring Farrakhan. Yeah, let's bring Farrakhan. We already got plenty of damage, so I'll show some builds for my Farrakhan and stuff like that after he is built quite interestingly, so... And by interestingly, I mean he's just fast. Blizzard is absolutely insane for, like, hard mode Fire Knight, by the way. Like, he is pretty crazy. He has a quad hitting A1 with a chance to freeze, so if you have him on ally attack on waves even, he's pretty nice because he can basically just hit hard because I have him built for damage, and he's also just freezing people at random, which is really nice to see. Ugh. Definitely have a bit of a runny nose. I don't know if it's coming through in the audio or in the video or not, but it's a bit cold outside here. I'm based in Canada, and it's like minus 25 right now. And then wind chill on top of that, which is always fantastic, but... There we go, we're on to the third wave. I am curious about this too, so if you guys find yourself farming either Sand Devils, Necropolis, or Shogun's Cove, which one do you farm more and why? Personally, I almost exclusively farm the Sand Devils. I have done like maybe 10 runs in the Shogun's Cove when it first came out just because it looked cool, but maybe that's just me, I don't know. We got attack and support. Oh yes, my Farrakhan build. So he is built pretty quick, 292 speed, and then just a little bit of resistance, and the rest is just survivability, basically. He's built fast because I have him opening up as the ally attacker inside of the Fire Knight, so we'll do this. She's immune to burn, but that's fine. Ninja will bring some control. And then I think we'll also bring a Turvold just for damage, and then perhaps a Kreela as well. Just so we can get some attacks out there. Some ally attacks and whatnot. And we'll make sure the main boss is being targeted just so that any ally attacks are being directed at the right person. Oof. Need some AoEs to come in here, though. There we go. That'll probably kill her right there. It's going to pull everybody in. Oh, I forgot that it attacks a random enemy on her ally attack, though. It's so scuffed. Mein Gott. Oh, she was so close to death right there. Vold's gonna come in and just smack a little bit. Just a little. I bet she has high defense, which probably doesn't help, but... Alternatively, you could obviously just, you know, nuke down AoE, but now we can probably ascend an artifact, which is nice. Nothing too crazy from the gear there, of course. Let's see. So we have 2 keys left. We're not really going to get anywhere too exciting today, I don't think. Is there another boss I can fight or something like that? 2 keys. So we have to go this way, which means that we'll get to right here, which is whatever. So I think I'll go and fight this if we can. People are going to love me for this, I'm sure. But you got to do what you got to do. We'll do that, actually. Just so that we're not getting slowed down by Drexstar, since Drexstar doesn't do much damage. Completely free-to-play friendly team right here, by the way. I haven't spent any money on this game in probably about maybe 6 months or so. Been trying to get a little bit more responsible with my spending, and still I was able to get some decent champions, which is absolutely fantastic. I haven't spent money on the game, and I've still pulled these 2 during that time, which is nice. And overall, I'm probably still sitting at only like maybe about $500 to $600 spent in the game, which is acceptable for the time being. We'll do this one as well. Honestly, we can probably just duo it with these 2, but we'll just bring in more nukes on nukes, because why not? We'll bring Magnar, and we'll bring Farrakhan as well. My Farrakhan, or not my Farrakhan, my Magnar isn't built as good as he used to be, just because I do have that gear now on my Taurus, of course. I needed all my best Savage HP gear on Taurus, so that's where it went. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Wukong just clearing the second wave on his own and clearing the third wave on his own. I definitely hope I placed, which was that right here? I hope I placed like fairly high in the clan. I did 4th. I'm probably not even like close to what these people are doing. Yeah, 3rd. Or 3 turns, I should say. Yeah, because he can just A1 through, like, if you have enough on him. Anyways, that's going to do it for today's video. I think next time we're probably going to progress more over here into Dead Rise. That seems like the play. Well, I spend a little bit of time trying to figure out a team for the Iron Twins here as well. Again, if you have suggestions, definitely let me know. I have a feeling that building out the Whisper might be the way to go, just so I can kind of nuke them down as well. But, you know, we'll have to wait and see, I suppose. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.